And am I live? It looks like I am live. So this week's midweek mindset is about shining your light. Yesterday was solstice, the longest day of the year up here in the Northern Hemisphere. I am very aware that down south it was the shortest day of the year, which is also about letting the light in. So whether it is longest day or shortest day, it's always about the light. And here in the Northern Hemisphere, the light is shining bright. Down in the Southern Hemisphere, the light was coming back in. So how can you shine your light? Because sometimes it's just really fucking scary. It's really horrible being in the spotlight. It's really horrible being a shiny, bright light. And so what I wanted to share with you today is about how when we speak, when we show up, when we are present, if you can find a way to shine your light, so your light, the way that you shine best for you in certain situations, not shining like different people, and shining your light to the best of your ability where you are today. So for example, I am normally a big, bright, shiny light. My natural light is I am big, I am loud, I am out there, but I don't always feel like that. So your light can change, but getting used to shining your light, to standing in the spotlight, which is scary, right? Because if we shine light onto something, we see into it. And the reason it's scary is because we don't like seeing the things about us that we don't like. We really don't want other people to see those things. So part of why my business is Your Whole Voice is because it's about connecting to the whole of who you are, embracing the whole of who you are. And on my retreats, I often talk about this as the and. Right? I am both spiritual, right? Barefoot loving, tree hugging, crystal collecting, voice vibration, sound healing, hippie chick, and meat eating, Formula One loving rock chick. Right? So we can go into situations thinking, oh, I can't show that bit of me, or well, but what if people don't like that part of me? And I'm not keen on that part of me. Right? There are bits of me, like my real impatience, which also comes with incredible compassion. There are some things that we might not like about ourselves, or some things we don't want to accept or we don't look at. And when we shine the light, we either see it, or if we're standing in the spotlight, we're then really afraid that other people will see those things about us that we don't like. So thank you to Carissa for her comments here. And this is the whole of what I do. It's about reaching out and helping people step into the whole of who they are, accepting and embracing that. We don't have to show the whole of who we are, but when you accept the whole of who you are, when you shone a light into you, and you've shone a light into your darkness, and you've shone a light into those spaces that you don't normally shine a light into, and you have accepted and you have embraced the whole of you, then when you are speaking, right, because when we speak, people turn to look and we feel like we're in the spotlight. But when you've accepted the whole of you and you've shone a light into you and you've seen and accepted all of this, then you can just choose the way you shine your light in front of other people, because you're not afraid of the stuff that you've been hiding from yourself. And this is where doing the self-awareness work is so key to finding your confident voice, to living your life with more confidence, to being able to express yourself, to being able to have those challenging conversations. Because shining the light inside you and having self-acceptance, that's where the magic happens. Because then when you're speaking up, when you are in the spotlight, whether that is actually on a stage or in a meeting or in a challenging conversation with someone, you then, because you've accepted you, you're less afraid about their judgment, and you can choose which part of your light you decide to shine in this moment. And sometimes I shine my gentle, soft, earthy, warm, half firelight. Sometimes I shine my great big super trooper spotlight. Vroom, here it is, out into the world. And sometimes I stand in that light, and that's okay. So when I say start to shine your light, what I really mean in this time of solstice is start letting the light shine inwards in you so that you can start accepting the whole of who you are. Start embracing the whole of who you are. Start setting up structures so that you can adapt those bits that actually you find challenging and you know other people find challenging, but having the structures to do that. But we can't do any of that until we have shone the light into ourselves and started really doing that deep self-awareness stuff and go, you know what? I am aware that some people find me really annoying. I have a really good friend who finds my big loudness very annoying. And in some situations, I don't give a shit. And I'm still big and loud. And in other situations, I allow myself to let my gentler me out. And that makes my friend's life that little bit easier. But it's not until you've shone the light into you and seen the things that you don't like or the things that you're afraid of that you can then start making those conscious choices to shift. And then when you're sharing your voice, you get to choose how you shine your light. So that's it. That's me with this week's Midweek Mindset. Thank you so much for those of you who've been here live. It's really lovely to see you. Thank you if you've been watching this on replay. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out and ask me. And if you'd like to know more, then I've got a new quiz. Oh my God, yes, new quiz. It's one way of how I'm helping myself shine my light and helping shine the light for other people. Do the quiz and find out what your communication profile style is. I haven't got a link for it yet in my Insta bio, but it is on my website, yourwholevoice.com. So go check that out and let me know how you find it. Otherwise, take care, get in touch. And if you want to do the work on you, you know where I am. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. See you then.